beep. Name that song for a chance at getting a head pat. But hello! Welcome back to the host with the most from the East Coast who's about to roast. Not to boast, but first, a toast. I had something else planned for that I just thought of, but I forgot what it was already. Listen, small child, could you please not run into my shin? I'm trying to win.
Entertain me.
Remember, Brilly, don't use the dark chip. Higsby said so, and Higsby is more trustworthy because we interact more with him than Lance Dad. Smiley face.
My left button is not working. And hello, Mimikyu. Thank you so much for 41 months. I appreciate it. And don't worry, I trust Higsby. I mean, when has a WWW person ever betrayed us after we thought we could trust him? Yeah, a game later. What the heck is hat? What the... Well, this isn't a good sign. For some reason, I can't go left. All other directions work. And buttons work, except for left. I'm uncertain if this is because of the cord or because of the thing. Okay. 1 second, you shall see nothing for 5 seconds. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not playing a platformer right now. You know, one that mostly goes left. I mean, when has MegaMan ever gone left? Strictly a go right and win. Can I go left? No, I cannot. This isn't good. Alright, well, I have to test the thing real quick. So you can just sit here and watch this child walk back and forth. I'm gonna see if it's the controller or the cord by activating the power of the PlayStation 4. If it's the controller, uh-oh. And I'll turn this on so you can see and be surprised. See important health and safety videos below. It is the controller. Well, the D-pad on the controller does not work. That's not good. Well, I can still do stuff with this though, because I can just use the joystick, but I'll fix that later. Or get a new one. That's not how I expected this to start out. I thought it would start with a boom. Little did I know, it was a different kind of boom. Down, left, right. Okay, for a second, I was concerned. There we go. Now I can use the joystick instead of the D-pad, which is really annoying for a square-based game. Remember when we used to have a school here? That's gone now. Let's go to Mail's house! Right, that's why I was standing in front of her house. Nope, Mimikyu has erased school from memory. Hello! Roll's in Town Area 3, the net. You should go too, MegaMan. Here, use this. I got the mail code. Let's go! Okay. Right, can't use the D-pad. Why does he jump in the air when he does that? Oh, it's covered in bears. I don't remember her being so, like, bear-focused. Mel wrote about Lan in her diary. Of course, what she wrote is top secret. But telling me what she wrote about isn't? MegaMan, hello. Would you like to link HP with this one? Doing so will create a link between the sites. That will allow you to jump from one site to another. This isn't a site, but whatever. Here is the banner. Go ahead and create the link on this side. There you go. Soccer ball. That's not how sites are created, but whatever. It's fine. Dang it. I'm not trying to go through the thing. I wanted to see what's above. Why is everything shaped like a bear? Was she always into bears? I feel like this is the first time this has come up. Hello. ACDC area is quiet as usual. As usual? This place is usually on fire. Also, let me know if it's too loud or anything. Or if I'm too loud. I can shut up. How do I game? I kind of was like expecting him to attack me, but he just kept moving. This is so hard to control with the joystick. I'm like trying to go diagonal, but I can't press both directions at the same time. Right, can't use D-pad. Oh, man. Picking at it, see if it does anything. Like, it might have just gotten something stuck under it, although I don't know how. Well, nothing's coming up. Oh well. I'll figure it out later. If nothing else, I'll go and find the... oh, I don't want to bomb it with this octopus bomb. What do? I don't want to use the bomb. Dang it. No, you fool! Based on my experience with Navis, they would probably make it worse somehow. Speaking of, here's some sheep. They would run into some virus that turns my controller into a bubble maker and blows up the room. I don't know how, but they would. Where are sheep? I forgot they wouldn't line up correctly. Oh. Well, this is awkward. I hope you're having a good day, Mimikyu. Hey, aren't you the Navi that won the city battle tournament? And also saved the world? And also was in the other tournament that ended up being a WWW plot? Cool! Yeah, okay. How does no one know who MegaMan is at this point? He's MegaMan!
Mr. Praga was here on vacation. Guess even they need a break once in a while.
They don't. They don't exist. I'm a net dealer. Got some good stuff. Dang it. Most of this stuff doesn't even do anything anymore. They've removed all of my power. See, that would have killed both of them in the previous game. Now I gotta deal with this lackluster garbage. Oh, I dodged it somehow. Neat. Nope, no, I didn't. I thought I did, because it was still in front of me when the game paused. More heat shots. It's weird that games do this kind of stuff, where they're like, alright, you know the thing we've had going for the past 3 games? Throw it out the window, who needs it? Like, oh, well what about people who are big fans? Oh? Well wait, they'll buy it anyway, it's got the name. What do we care? We're getting paid. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. What if they decide to buy Chester Cheetah's Cheesy Adventure instead? Ah, we own that too.
I'm a working all day long. What do you think? It's the battle of the working program. Were you moved?
I moved away. Wow. I got the thing. What did I get? It was nothing. You said roll was in this place, right? That looks ominous. Yeah, I don't know what you're complaining about though, Mimikyu. When have we ever not been able to trust Higsby? Yeah, excluding the times where he tried to kill us. But, I mean, who hasn't? At least he sells us stuff. Ow. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the reminder. But I think I know how to heed Higsby's words. Ow. Ow. And so you know, Higsby never told me how to dodge. I got the thing. I got a bug fragment. Dang it. Show fire ID. Where is Roll? I figured that would happen. Electric types are weak to rock, right? How that works? I mean, really, you throw a rock at something, it's probably not going to be able to electrocute you anymore. Where is Roll? I can't even walk straight lines now. How irritating. Whoops. Oh no, the fireball. It's moving slowly towards us. No, run! Ah, nothing happened. Go bomb. Ah! I did it. There we go, a straight line. Oh, she's in town area 3. I'm smart. I miss when town area was just a single square, though. Fish. Those were the days. Days gone by. Ah. Were you there when ye old MegaMan fought Dr. Wily? He shot lemons back in my day. Now he just shoots blue. Oh, I somehow got the double damage off of that, but okay. I guess I got him right as they were shooting. That is how that works. I wonder how I get that thing. Do I get a bridge maker program? And why didn't we just... Why didn't Roll just start in Mail's computer and then we walk there together? Oh, right. I was pressing the D-pad again. Counter hit, but it doesn't matter because you failed. Which way is to Area 3? Well. Doesn't even matter. Ow. No matter what I do, it still explodes. I don't think it was this way, but... No, we're back in Area 1. And this goes to the tower, for some reason. Why does it go to the tower? That's in a completely different town. It's not even connected to AC/DC. Ugh. Oh, hey, I saved it. Alright, good to note that the rock can kill that before it sets off the boomerang. I can't use sheep. If I use sheep, the block will die. I got... Ball? Aren't they usually red? Huh. Well, I mean, I can use that. I have V for Vulcan. I can get rid of something. I can't go... Hello, Roll. She looks so tiny. Hi, Mega!
Hey, Roll.
Have you heard? Din City's first theme park is going to open soon.
Really? That sounds awesome.
Cool. They're promoting that theme park here.
Ah, that's what you were talking about.
Why do you guys care? It's starting!
Hi, everybody. Din City's first theme park will be known as Castellio. For kids and grown-ups all alike, it's packed with excitement. But not for programs who are fools. We have a special invitation for all here today.
Whoa.
Anyone who can defeat 3 of my viruses will win a free pair of free pass for Castellio. So who's ready to accept my challenge?
Twinkle, twinkle.
Huh? I'm missing something. Roll.
Wink, wink.
Man, I think Roll wants me to accept the challenge. Same here. Looks like we don't have much of a choice.
No, we don't. They can have fun, but not in a physical theme park.
Yeah, I accept your challenge. We're okay to battle. Begin whenever you're ready. Good luck, Mega.
I would do it, but you know that I'd never fight. Nope, here we go.
Are you ready? The winner of the battle will go to Castellio. Can he defeat these viruses? What fate awaits our challenger? Time to find out is finally here. Battle routine set.
Virtual teacups for them to virtually spin around. Sure. Would be cute. Look, I've got wide sword. Boom. Boom.
Good job. Here is round 2. Can you fight the maracas?
Melody EX. How will I ever get past them? He dodged? That's illegal. Ow. Also, they jump twice, which is kind of a pain.
15. There. How did he dodge my explosion, though? No one's ever been able to do... what is that? Well. Whatever it was, it's dead. Ow. The secret of never losing is to not worry about winning. Dang it. Darn it, stop dodging my bombs. They'll never see this bomb coming. 3, 2, 1. Got him! See, I told you. Yeah, we did it! Whoa! Amazing! Congratulations, you completed the challenge in style. Please accept these Castillo free pass. Well done, the theme park opens in 3 days. Why not come with your little friend? Mega, you did it! Wink wink. Yep. Hey man, we got my mail once. Maybe we should jack out. Roger. Roll, you coming? Okay, I guess. Those fools. Unbelievable. Phew. His butts and skills is almost frightening. I mean, the way he threw a bomb. Here, I believe this is what you wanted. Land Gabe, free pass. Yeah, thank you. You'd be going with Yai? I'd kinda like to go too. Maybe I'll get Dad to bring me. Well, we could... That noise! Our house alarm! Something's wrong, and Mom's on her own. Let's go. May I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, but don't worry about me. Hurry home. I'm gone already. Who could have broken into our house? And this is also the first time the house alarm has come into play. Weird that it shrunk. Why didn't you do anything, Jimmy? Man, your doghouse alarm is howling. Maybe you should check it out. Why didn't you do anything? It was him. He set it off. Where's Mom? Oh, why is she tied up in our room? She has her own room. Mom, come on. Get kidnapped in your own room, please. Mom! Mom, are you okay? What happened? I was tidying your room, and someone sneaked in. I remember being sprayed, but nothing else. I think I also remember hearing you typing on your PC. Yes, I'm sure of it. Call the officials. Mom, stay with me. Spray with sleeping gas. Let her sleep, Lan. While standing up? Like, at least put her in bed. Gotta get whoever did this to her. Yeah, I feel exactly the same. Wonder what the burglar wanted. No money was taken, the room hasn't been disturbed. I wonder. They heard burglar doing something. Wait until I get my hands on that burglar. I'm gonna throw burgers at him. Well, that happened. You've been warned, Lan. We can easily do much worse. You don't want those you care for to get hurt more. Bring Dark Chip to Park Area 2. Okay. Where did Mom go? I don't know where Park Area is. I don't want to worry. Oh, you see, the alarm malfunctioned. That's good, I guess. Don't lie. What's that gonna benefit you?
You want any subjects? No, Chad would have been more forward. He would have just stabbed us.
Welcome, huh? Wanna buy some chips, huh?
Super Vulcan? 12 shots? Huh. Is that good?
Long blade Jeep cuts into me in front, range 2.
Covers HP. High cannon. Get him.
Come again, huh?
I have to clean up.
Hey Lan, you've heard of the free tournaments?
Nope.
And I'll tell you about them. You can start a tournament by loading friends' Navi data with a communications cable into that free BBS over there. You know, the birth by seat. If you win, you can get stuff from the Higbee shop. It's fun, you should try it.
No. Heard theme park would be made in Density. I think it was called Castellio? Heard that the name means castle. How thrilling. Okay. Alright, where's park area whatever? Park area 2. Would it be too much to ask for a map? You know, a spoiler-free map. I just want to know where the heck I'm going. Again, why the bears? Why the ducks? Why the soccer balls? Why anything? I hate that I can't walk in a straight line. I also forgot that the metro line is over here now. Why are you in such a hurry? You're chasing a robber? Aye! I want to make Navi I can beat anybody. Aren't you the ghost child? That is, I think, Yoko. That's the same sprite as the default child. Or the default ghost child. I guess we'll just never bring that up again, that we, you know, talk to a real ghost. But I don't know where Park Area 2 is, Mega Man. Not what I meant to do. Alright, gonna be honest, I'm surprised that this guy still exists. Me brother is talking to me, go away! I think I heard a dog barking somewhere. Someone around here have a dog? Dex, come on. Really old games to play on screen. That thing on the TV looks like a memento from somewhere. What could it be? Any ideas, Mimikyu? What could that game be on screen that's like 3 pixels big? Kinda looks like Advance Wars, to be honest. The colors are a bit plain.
Jack loves to play action and shooting games. He doesn't seem to be very good at role-playing games.
Why is the GameCube not fully square? Yeah, he of course has a poster of Roll in his room. Don't you? Well, hello, Dex. I'm stealing your data. And Dex used to be all about ramen, but now he's about this garbage? Bleh. Doesn't really strike me as a chess player. Or whichever thing that is. Alright, I can't go in there still. Nope. I don't remember. If I ever knew. This is the fire ID, which I don't have yet. Here's a dog. Dang it. Ugh. Why do I have to fight these burning dogs? I guess I could use sneaking. I don't really get anything from fighting them. Darn, I was kind of hoping that would do damage. But I was just there. Well, thank you for the directions, Mimikyu. But also, I was literally just there. The game made me leave just to tell me to go back. Ugh. Like, that's where we just were, with Roll. Wow, whoops. Why didn't they just have something blow up in the next screen or something? Going in a straight line is pretty difficult at the moment. At least if I have to go diagonal. Pow pow pow. Bug fragments! Delicious bug fragments. Let's run away, Lan. Can kind of do it.
And the park area's behind that door. Yeah, and there's no other way to get to the park area. Hey, man, is there any way to open it? Let me check. Pretty strong.
Ahead is the theme park, the private area, Castillo area. Public area. Staff, please enter your staff code.
Looks like we need a password.
We don't have much choice.
I get the message.
Here goes. That's not a password.
Nothing, not even a single scratch. It's stronger than I thought. Hey you, what are you doing?
You're trying to break into that door.
Yeah, I can explain, I have to get past.
Shut your mouth. You're trying to break into my workplace. Try to explain that to the officials.
You don't understand.
Save your breath. Okay, I guess we're fighting now. Oh, wow, we got hit twice. A box? Oh no! Well, what the? You're not allowed to recover. Well, I deleted an innocent Navi.
Will he be okay? Yeah, he's out cold, but he'll recover soon enough.
That's not how that works. The developers of this game played the previous 3 games. You can't really knock a program out.
Hang on, MegaMan. Said that was the theme park was his workplace, right? Yeah, I think so.
And they won't have the password to open that door?
Yeah, but it's not a physical object. He just knows the password.
Nah, he probably has it. Need a staff code, right? Let's have a look. You know, let's just steal. I think the dark chip is affecting them both, and they haven't realized it yet.
Huh? Could this be the employee code? Looks like it's encoded.
Ejector 2437561. Okay, I understand. And yeah, of course. Did you not think you could do that? Also, hello, Tron. Hope you're having a good day. I wonder if this is randomized so you can't just, you know, go for it. Stupid inverted controls. Ta-da! The numbers correspond to which order you had to put the letters in. Welcome to the park. How exactly did the robber expect me to get inside here, though? What the? How's the weather up there? I can't see them, so please tell me. Why isn't random here to tell me the weather? Oh, it's little ghosts. Oh no, they shoot ice! Why do they shoot ice? Random isn't that cold. Well, the sheep died. That's a shame. Oh. Sneezing ice and also sneezing grass. They're just full of surprises. When are they gonna set everything on fire? Well, that happened.
Do you work here? Of course you do. If you didn't, you couldn't get in.
Why is there blood in your gun? The power of Grayskull. This probably is not going to work, but go bomb! Ah, it worked. What the? The guy's gone. Was he ever there to begin with? Or were we just in a different area? Probably that. Why is there so much bad weather around here? Can I ever, like, upgrade my MegaMan? Also, I should still be sneaking, but I'm not. That or these guys are just above my sneaking power.
Go bomb.
I can't go in there without the security code that I apparently don't have. Yep, sneaking is out now. So. Oh no, the sheep! Oh no, I sheared the sheep! They are apparently immune to sword. Oh, they're just immune to one shot. That's annoying. Is it just gonna keep running at me? Is that its power? Yeah, it seems like I don't have to charge, at least. Ow.
I'm a sub-chip dealer. Got good stuff.
Unlocker. I need more money. Where can I cheat to get money?
And now it's longer till we open. We gotta get busy.
Oh, more weather. Great. At least they don't have a lot of range. And also, they're susceptible to bombs. Oh, blizzard. That would be useful if it was something I could use. Yeah, I've only got 12. I need 2 more so I can always have sheep. Why is Time Bomb 55? What universe am I gonna use that? Hey, look! Oh, I can't get it. It's down there. Darn it. Curse you, depth perception. Uh-oh, this guy wants my dark chip. I can tell by the way he's purple. Not to be colorist or anything.
So you're MegaMan. I trust you brought the dark chip. Who are you? Why should I enter a Navi's about to be deleted?
Because if I said no, you'd look really dumb? Boink. Darn it, I missed. At least the square stays there now. Ow, he has a sword!
Idiot, we all have swords.
Oh, I missed. Oh. Bomb beats sword, if you didn't know. See?
You're as good as I've heard. What do you want? What do you need the dark chip? We're from the Dark Chip Syndicate. Why'd the music leave? Nebula! Dark Chip Syndicate Nebula? What? Yes. Following our mighty leader's instruction. His name's Higsby, by the way. We use dark chips to turn the world to the side of evil. So Shade Man is your mighty leader? You guessed wrong. Time for talking's over. Get used to it. I'm going to get that dark chip back. In the meantime, keep it safe for me.
Wait, sorry Lanny got away. It's okay. At least he found out where it came from. Now we know the Syndicate's involved. The Syndicate. As opposed to every other syndicate we've had to deal with.
Can't just throw away this dark chip. Throw this dark chip away anywhere. You're right. Come on, Mega Man, time to jack out.
No, wait, don't.
So you come back, do you? Dare to come back, do you? Apology. Failed to get the dark chip and to fix Lan and Mega Man. You're useless. We have no need for you in the syndicate. What? Just give me one more chance. You've used up all your chances. Wahee! You two imbeciles. Now I'll have to take care of this business on my own.
Why does he keep saying wahee?
Shouldn't you be resting in bed?
I'm fine now. Someone has to make dinner.
You should rest if you feel unwell.
Thanks, Lan. Sorry for worrying you.
That's okay.
It's a phone call.
Hey, man, what's up?
Huh? It's weekend? Wait.
What? I thought you were going to the theme park with Yai.
I never said that.
Maybe back for rescuing you. That's not necessary. You can say please, please, please all you like, but
I'll stop feeling. I'm fine. You go out and enjoy yourself.
I didn't know you were listening.
Asking you out on a date?
No, it's not a date. She just wants to go to the theme park together.
Sounds like a date. That's what we call a date. You don't need to worry about me. Any other burglars will get my frying pan on the head. Quickly tell her that you'll go.
Yeah, man, I suppose we can go this weekend. Alright, see you at the entrance of Castellio.
See you, bye. Also, hello, Gum. Place it with hee instead of wee hee. I don't know, with the way it's typed out and the way he does it, seems more like he's just gasping for air. The weekend finally comes, as weekend is known to do. And Lan is arrested for robbing a man of his passcode.
Lan, get up. You're gonna go to the theme park today.
Oh no, I nearly overslept. Whoosh! You've got mail. It's from Dad. I'm counting you to look after Mom while I'm away. Are you ever, like, actually here to look after her? I'm giving you back the Navi cust that Mom took from you so you'd stay out of trouble. Remember how to use it, right? I'll explain it again just in case. You can add programs in MegaMan by installing activity in the MegaMan. Stronger depending on your programming skill. I'm attaching a couple of programs for you in practice. They'll also you may switch folders depending on your custom settings. I'll attach those as well. Yay! I got my stuff back.
I'll start up the Navi customizer.
This is the Navi customizer screen. Right now, the not Navi is program MegaMan. It's set to standby, i.e. he's sleeping. While he's on standby, you can install programs customizing MegaMan's abilities. Customize the performing on the mini map, blah blah blah. Allows you to survive with lethal attack, undershirt for the top right window, on the memory map. Now for the first rule, see the line in the center of the memory map. Good, now install attack 1. Select the program. Good, let's install speed 1. Alright, same rules it looks like. No, he was apparently deleted, for what that's worth.
Mega Man? Oof, morning, Lan. Everything's great. Feel even more powerful.
Don't scare me like that. Congratulations! If you get a new program, just install it the same way.
Alright, gonna make Mega Man the strongest Navi ever.
Just be sure to follow the above 3 rules. If you don't have the program correctly, a bug will occur. Oh, and one more thing. You can't install more than 4 different colors of programs at a time. If you install 5 or more, Mega Man will be overloaded, leading to a bug. The number of program colors currently installed is shown here for reference. As long as it's inside the frame, you're okay. Huh. So instead of limiting it based on my form, they limit it based on 4 colors. This concludes my explanation of the Navi Customizer, and you won't see me for the rest of the day. Good luck, you two. Alright, where can I get more stuff? I'll be okay. Looks like Mail had fun. What? Had fun? We haven't gone yet. Is there a special code thing in Higsby's now that I can access? Yep.
You want to enter a lotto number? Enter lotto number.
Well. Time to look up lotto numbers. Actually, I'm gonna see if one of the old ones still works. I think Phoenix sent me them, yeah. I'd assume that none of the old ones work, but let's see. Unlucky, you lost. Okay, no, none of the old ones work. Well, I mean, I have the power, right? I wonder if they're different based on version, too. Or... Uh-huh. I don't know, should I do any of these, Gum? You're the professional here. That and a few chips are what the speedrun grab. I didn't even consider these games being speedrun. They must spam the heck out of sneak runs. Is there one for sneak run, actually? There is one for sneak run. No, that's just for a sub chip. Dang. It looks like some of these are, like, listed in areas. But a lot of these are just like, I don't know, man. You can just never get encounters in the Japanese version? Why? Is it based on your, like, speed or something? I got custom too. What does that do? I don't really know. But I have it. Mega folder 2. I don't know what that does either, but I have it. Interesting. Wait, did I get a thing for that one? I wasn't looking. I got a bust pack. I don't know what that means. I'm just grabbing all these, because why not? That was a thing. Plus pack is the one they get for speedruns. And I got Rush! I think it's the first time Rush has been in these games. Oh, we gotta get this one. I got beat! The bird! I don't know what this other one is. Is Tango from something? I mean, I assume it's another summon thing, but I don't remember Tango. Yeah, just a casual plus 500 HP. I'll see what these do after this one. The only other thing I could get from these are a bunch of battle chips, but eh. Tango is a cat. I don't remember a cat. Ooh. Has its own little custom screen. 2 more mega chips in folder. That's nice. Can pick 2 more chips. That's weird. Attack speed charge plus 3 each. Absolutely. Also, this chip is huge. Literally. Oh, versus only. Find an opponent. Rush. Take high level chips. Heals in a pinch. Oh. 4 items to protect. What does that mean? I can't rotate these either. And also my area is really small. And hello, Talinko. Hope you're having a good day. No. Run the thing. Okay. How do you feel? All system normal. I knew it, Lan. Yeah. Alright, now we're super powered. I'm gonna grab this one just because I'm curious what it does. And it says that it's never revealed where you can get it. Oh! It's 0! Reploid's sword cuts 3 times. Huh. It says Z-Saver never revealed where you get this code, but it's in the game. That's neat. Day is okay. Dog has been howling because they're lonely, but also the left button on my controller's D-pad does not work. Yeah, I appreciate the fun reference. Are there any others on these that are fun references? Because I don't have to use them. But I like the little outline of the Z-Sword. And you know, I have Zero Blob on here. Yeah, I've been thinking for a while I need a new PS4 controller. Because I've had this thing since the PS4 came out, and I have used it a lot. So I probably just ran it down. Also this thing. And I got Blizzard. Snowstorm attack, ice panel. That's a terrible description of what it does. Well, I can always come back and get more. Only one area left, it looks like. Whoops, accidentally sped. Oh. I thought the beat was gonna drop a lot harder.
Grabs, what's wrong now? Let's enjoy our date.
Yeah, it was just wrong walking from the station.
That would be really cool if it, like, showed little squares, because typically it's only, like, 9 squares you have to worry about. This is Density's first theme park, huh? Sure is pretty.
Yeah, hurry up, let's go in.
I don't like the stars with faces. Hello. Someone dressed as a Navi. Suddenly it talks.
Welcome to Castleo! As an souvenir, we're giving you an extra folder of folders. If you don't mind finding your current spare folder, you can have this lovely extra folder. What do you say?
Nah.
Are you sure? Well, okay.
My extra folder sucks. Sure.
Friends are complete. Now your spare folder is the extra folder. May it always remind you of the fun day at Castleo.
It's the exact same thing. Wait, did they just rename it extra folder? The cool water from the huge fountain. This is the kind of place people arrange to meet each other. Too bad we didn't do that. Hi, Mail.
Sorry, you've been waiting long?
No, I only just got here myself, watching you walk around the fountain 3 times. Alright then, let's go right in.
Yeah, let's.
What are the chances something terrible is going to happen, or our friends are going to suddenly show up? I mean, yeah, I could just buy everyone tickets. Looks like we need, like, something came up. What could it be? Of course. Can't even walk through the dang door.
You wasted my whole day.
What's going on? Everything is stopped?
What you talking about? Give me my money back.
Aren't you dead? Wait, aren't you dead? Why are all these dead people showing up? I want to ride the vehicle. I thought she moved on to the next world, but she came here for the theme park. Regarding the failure of our machine to operate, we have sent an investigation team to Park Area 3. Fortunately, we have lost contact with them. We apologize for any inconvenience. Bit pricey, but piping hot and real tasty. Stands made so you can jack in. Why? What usage do I have for plugging myself into popcorn? Why are there little army men? What happened to all the rides? Program dealer needs some programs. Charge max. Mega folder. Was that barrier activated from start? Did you really need to leave out one letter? Why did they leave out one letter? You had the room. Theme parks are made for humans to enjoy, right? We Navis don't have much to enjoy, just these BBS. I just want to ride some rides. Kidnapped?
I like Dracula because my favorite story is Django and the Solar Boy. My parents are gonna take me tomorrow to Castillo tomorrow. I can't wait to shoot him with my Gundils.
What?
Like the Django's? Kumi, you should go to Vampire Manor. It's filled with scenes of Django fighting vampires.
What? Higsby?
I like Wizdog, right? My favorite scene's when he teams up with his enemy Wiz Monkey to save the town from an evil sorcerer. Wiz Sorcerer.
PHP has a castle motif. How elegant. Something just came up on the screen, but...
I'm worried about all those that went out to look into the maintenance system. What? You will? Thank you. Take this.
Oh. I got the thing. Hooray. Guess I no longer need to worry about people being upset that I, killed a guy. Alright, let's see how powerful sheep are against sheep! What the? Rocks? Ooh, that did 5 damage. Oh, he fell down. That's definitely way more useful than doing 1 damage. Ow. And charge attack does a lot more. Now I can just chop through chumps. Bug fragments. Dang it. I'm sure they probably grab some of those battle chips too. No! I both love and hate these sheep. They're so dorky. What's your special ability, Mr. Virus? I just run at people real aggressively and hope they don't shoot me in the face. Do they just die if there's a hole? Because the ones I summon do, but that doesn't really mean much. I always get the short end of the stick. Finder. Oh. I'm using the joystick, by the way, instead of the D-pad, and I can't really run straight lines. I have to wiggle around a bit. Let's see how you sheep handle other sheep! Really, they should just instantly kill each other, but... my sheep are too fluffy. Hello.
Other 2 intruders were seen in this area.
Looks like we need to improve security. Oh yeah, I'll I'll keep a eye out for them. Good thing no one knows who MegaMan is. Cooking hall?
No, I'm lost again.
Oh, okay. Don't you work here? Ta-da! You know, one was blue and had a bustle on his arm, and he had a silly yellow thing on his head. Wait a second. That sounds like Proto Man. Maybe he was red. Go over. What the? Why did they put something under here? Oh no. Not these things. No, not the pucks. Oh, he hit the thing. Doing 50 damage is nice. Air hockey. Alright, do I have F chips? Do I have any F chips in the chat? I got counter, and that's it. And fire line. Fire beam! I hate that there's a dot above the F. 2 squares ahead and 3 squares long. So it goes 2 squares ahead, and then it spreads from there? I guess? No, go down. Oh, right. I was pressing the D-pad again. I got Var Sword V. A magical shifting sword. What does that mean? Does it shift based on what form I'm in? I only have Aqua form still. But hey, 150 damage is 150 damage. Has special inputs. Oh. Oh. That's more interesting than I was expecting. But I have the feeling I'm not going to be able to use it effectively. Because I'll panic. And also, I'm using a joystick. I don't know how to drive a stick. Well, there's a dead guy over there. I don't know if I should go over there. Nope. Ah, I got air hockeyed and hit with a water puck. Although I kind of want to see shrimps playing air hockey. That sounds pretty cute.
Somebody wants to take care of all the systems. Beware, there's viruses.
No worries, his wounds aren't serious. More important than that, we gotta get the rides back.
Castellio's control system. Looks like someone's frozen the system.
Iceman? You guess it, suddenly a virus jumped out.
Whoa, virus! Bet the criminal who froze the system is broken in.
Why do I have a rock? This rock does nothing for me. Oh yeah, do you know what the deal is with time bombs sometimes saying ×2?
Man, the system's back online. What's happening out there? Yeah, it seems to be okay here too. Time to jack out, MegaMan. Gotcha. What happened, MegaMan? Virus in the park system was put there on purpose by someone. Hope it's not Nebula's handiwork. It couldn't be. Come on, let's jack out. Mail's still waiting. Roger.
Well, we sure did save the day. Looks like the rides are back up. Let's get some ice cream before we go to the rides. No, you should go on the rides, then eat ice cream. Ice cream? Of course, you can't have... You have to have ice cream at a place like this.
You do?
Yes, you do. Now let's go get some.
What? I have to buy it. When you date, you have to do stuff like that. That's just the rules of the game. Ah, this dating stuff's pain, huh?
Go get my ice cream. This is going to be fun. Okay. I guess I didn't notice if I had the double damage thing on.
Wee! I'm gonna ride all the rides here. I'm definitely not evil.
Introducing Wizdog. Wizdog is a dog with special magical powers. They usually fight with the rival Wiz Monkey. But when their home, the Watertown Remnants, was attacked by the evil magician, I thought he was a sorcerer. The two joined forces. The evil magician's magic cell caused big problems, but Wizdog's nose tracked down the evil magician, and the Wiz Monkey attacked him with Scratch. It was super effective. Eventually, they restored peace to Renaissance. Why did I just get a... Oh no! Where do I get ice cream? Exit. That must be where I get ice cream. Skipped work so you could come to a theme park. Yeah, okay. Oh, little pirates. I have a little scene of Baron Sargasso and his ghost pirates, and Mr. Quisola out to save his kidnapped wife. Mr. Quisola's wife, Bornesso, acts her sadness superbly. Okay.
That was some really good ice cream. Y'all skip the vampire mare. That looks scary. 2 ice cream, please.
Sure, here you are. Just take my word for it that I'm actually here.
Huh? You work at Higsby's?
Ah, you're from ACDC Town. I pretended I had a tummy ache so I could come here. Pays better here, you know. It's only for today. You mustn't tell Higsby, okay? Give you a free ice cream for it.
Really? Great.
I got ice. I didn't get ice cream, just ice. Can't say a thing, okay?
Don't worry.
You can trust me. My lips are sealed.
Right then, back to mails.
Back to mails what? Ah, my favorite restaurant. Such a delight to go there. Here you go, mail. That was delicious. Thanks.
You're welcome. Luckily, it's free. These days could get expensive.
What flavor of ice cream? Is it ice or cream? Okay, Lane, we've had ice cream now. Let's go on the rides. Lane, come on, quickly. Ice cream flavored ice cream, which is tinier ice cream inside the ice cream. Look at this. I think I'll buy it for Yai. And this, look at this doll, Lan. Don't you think it's cute?
Yeah. This is cute.
Don't say yes, she'll get it for you.
Look at all these people waiting.
Oh, it's Density's first theme park. We've had a zoo and an aquarium, though, right? It's our turn. Bang! Vroom! Splash. Just take our word for it, this is exciting. Phew, that was great.
My heart's still beating like a drum.
Let's go on the next one. To the jungle.
Wait for me.
Hey, welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Take our word for it, this is exciting. Been looking forward to this castle. Isn't it under maintenance? I feel like MegaMan said that. But it's still not ready. Let's come back again when it's open. Good idea. Let's come again. Sure. There's still more rides I want to see. Heard Vampire Manor is pretty scary. It's in Mel Square. Let's go there next. Spell Square? Mel Square. Okay, let's go. Ow.
Wait, Mail?
I'm not programmed to walk at the same time. In a Kerm's scarf wielding the solar gun del Sol, the solar boy Django battles with vampires. Led by Master Otenko, the sun spirit, he came to an eastern town. This is where Django met the ultimate vampire, Draki, and engaged in mortal combat. They were fighting in Draki's Manor, a place of darkness where sunlight did not shine. Even having been injured by Draki's attacks, Django somehow fought on, eating apples to keep his strength. What? But that keeps the doctors away. How would he stay healthy? Draki's bloody fangs were about to seal Django's fate, but just then the sun shone through the skylight on Django. Django cried out, Teo. The gun del Sol solar battery was quickly recharged. Django unleashed one mighty attack, piercing Draki's heart. After a heroic battle, Django had defeated Draki, and the women that Draki had captured were all saved. The town was at peace, but Django's work is never done, as long as vampires still exist in the world. Okay. That happened, I guess. Did they put more effort into Django's story than they did for the actual story? I thought she had an afro for a second, but that is just a light. Lan, how about you go in first? Make sure everything is safe. I'll be right behind you.
The person with the light is probably a guide here. I heard such a freaky person, the guide makes it more scary. There's a vampire in the coffin with a chilling smile. His twinkling eyes looking right this way are terrifying.
Not really.
Candle.
That was spooky.
Vampire hovers in the night sky against a full moon. Looks like it's about to attack. Can't help but flinch.
Yeah.
Suddenly, a weird ghoul comes from the depths of his mouth. Surprise attack throws you off balance. Some letters on the ghoul's forehead.
Lotto number 1... I don't... 14769745.
Seems something would pop out, makes you feel faint. Vampire's hiding behind its cloak.
It's not. It's very clearly outside its cloak, but sure.
Where's Mail? Shouldn't have come if she's scared.
Oh, well, you know what? It's pretty fair to be scared of that.
Yeah, that was Mail, right? But she's gone ahead, then I have to finish it alone. That's right. Don't get too scared, Lan. You always have MegaMan. I'm scared already. The fearless vampire and the opposing figure of Django, the solar boy.
I don't know why, but I didn't really expect him to be a ninja. Kind of figured he'd be like a cowboy type, since he has a gun.
Something's flashing at Django's feet.
Then got the battle chip. Gun Soul 1G.
What?
Sunshine appear with button. Come, can you translate? What does that mean?
I don't have any G chips. Except for that one. This place is littered with small secrets though, which is pretty neat. Sunshine appear with button. What does that mean? What does that do? This mirror should reflect my image, but for some reason there's an image of a vampire. Curious but scary, scary but curious. What if I'm the vampire all along? It's the Django, come to save the princess kidnapped by Draki. Just pray for his safe escape. Does it fall? No? It just shakes under your feet? That's annoying.
Phew, that was terrifying. Where's Mail?
Help! Help! The toy robos in Bell Square have gone out of control. They're attacking the children.
Oh no!
That better be plastic.
Mail! Sir, what do I have to do to stop that toy robot?
Jack into it and press the stop switch. Why doesn't it just have a stop switch on the outside?
Good, we can go jack in. Let's go, MegaMan. Mail, are you okay? I'll save you.
Be careful, Ann.
Don't worry, jack in MegaMan.
He'll do everything and I'll run around circles.
Man, look for Toy Robo stop switch. Roger.
Back to the Halberd Princess Cyber World. The raft that you are now aboard will take you along the story of the Halberd Princess. However, with the toy robos running wild, even I don't know what may happen. To stop the toy robo, you'll need to flip the switch if you found deep inside this area.
Jacked in from outside? Yeah, this is spooky music. Really.
The stop switch should have flipped by itself, but the automatic system seems to have failed. Must be something wrong with this switch. Your journey will be dangerous. Are you sure you want to go? Yeah. Alright then let our journey of danger begin!
Oh, I guess we're going together. That's fun.
For some reason, Halberd Princess loved a huge axe. However, she had been acting very strange. Always used for woodcutting before, she now used her axe for evil. And she also fretted over her appearance. She seemed to be in love with the Prince Tomahawk.
Yeah, a bit is missing.
Ah, I see. The plot doesn't follow correctly, so the toy robo went berserk.
What should I do?
Busy bit of the story are under this passage. Bring them here and set them on the door to open the path. Yeah, I understand. Be careful. Some of the parts of the story data is wrong on this plot. Be sure to choose the correct data. And not like on the raft. There are lots of viruses. Why? Meow, 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 meow. Well. Oh no. Trumpy is back. Go away, Trumpy. Yeah, that does sound like an idea that's neat on paper, but very hard to implement. Especially for the time. Whoops. Because this was, what, 2003? 2004? It's like, we barely had the GameCube out at that point. Mirror or comb. I don't remember what it said. Dang it.
I want to say mirror. Because you can't really comb your hair with a battle axe.
Not with that attitude.
It was probably calm though. It was mirror.
Yeah! We can now go on, off again.
Was I supposed to take both?
Our witch was jealous of Halbert's Princess Beauty, and the strength she kidnapped the beloved Tomahawk, and sealed him in a evil when he heard Halbert's Princess departed alone to save her prince.
Stored him in a what? In a big tree. That might be effective. No, when they hit the ground that's gone, they just teleport. I wonder if they could do the light thing now. Like, they could probably make that into a phone game gimmick. I mean, big tree makes more sense than a statue. Why can't you carry more story data? It's just a block. Oh. HP plus 50. Now. Nah. Well, you know, with like Pokemon Go being able to detect where you are, it could probably detect sunlight. In a big tree. It worked! Yeah, let's keep this up.
Wag! The witch had used her power to create a dense forest, but Halbert Princess used her axe to penetrate deep through the trees. Eventually came to the huge tree that held Tomahawk, using the very last of her strength. She unleashed her on the huge tree. And not just her, but the word, too. And before she knew it, the tree had split in two. And her beloved Tomahawk emerged from within, saying, "I have never seen such beauty and power in a girl." Halbert Princess was taken back at first, but the prince's warm, bright smile put her at ease. The lovers were then married and lived happily ever after. Also, the witch was the tree, so she died.
What a sad story. Ugh. Hard to dodge so many moving enemies. So what's happening on the outside? Are they just standing there menacingly? Unleashed her lecture. No, that doesn't work. Sturmkiss. No, that doesn't work. Mighty Blade! Sure, I'll take it. Makes as much sense as anything else, I guess. Barrier. Can I improve my attack speed? Go back. Why doesn't more of the park have little spots for the Navis like this? Like, this is just in some random doll. Given a huge tree and use Zalmak use the very last of her strength, she unleashed her mighty blade on the huge tree.
Yeah, I see. This completes the full story.
Or does it? There's a final arc.
Whee! Why did they animate this part, but not the part where Mail and Lan were actually in one of these? Dang it. No, I can't escape. And they shine in every arc, every time I have to look at the chip. Good old From without an O.
At the same time, pressing the button, the virus has started. What?
Started to what?
Can you handle the bomb? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I pressed the stop switch. Good.
Toy Robo seemed to have fully stopped. Sounds like another one in center square. Let's go, Mega Man. Do I have to? Albert has been put away and all is safe for now. Where is it? Lan, be careful. Where's Prince Tomahawk? Oh, it's the wizard dog. It's a whiz dog! He's baring his teeth and growling as if to attack. Yeah, that's... What's magical about that? I did forget to check. Could I possibly put something in here? I got HP plus 50. There we go.
Welcome to the WizDog Cyberworld. WizDog's running wild because he's lost the story of what he's the hero of. No idea what will happen, but you ready to go? Alright, and away we go! WizDog was a magical dog. Looked like a normal dog, but he was a skilled magician. A magician and a wizard are not the same thing, but whatever. Although popular in the river town of Renitz, WizDog had one particular annoyance. This bitter rival was... and also living in Renitz. Equal in magical skill, they fought like cat and dog, even though one was not a cat. Could've just made it a cat.
would have made more sense. But nope, had to go the extra mile with good old wizard dog. Yep. I guess it's a good thing I read up on all those. Otherwise, I'd have no idea what was happening. Hang on. You know what? Let's look at the other ones. They're nice. They're nits. I don't know. I don't know how to words. Oh, I can't carry more. Dang it. We'll never know what the other ones were.
However, a certain incident required them to cooperate. Evil magician appeared one day. It was a sorcerer, but whatever. Though they both tried to chase off the wizard, he used... Is he a magician, a wizard, or a sorcerer? His bleh and had them almost defeated. Unable to use magic, they were just a dog and a monkey.
Probably. Wizard Cat would make sense and would be an easy trick. Is the last one gonna be Django? Okay, let's see. His bad joke. No. Oh, the Versword. How do I use Versword? Well, I didn't understand what to do. Used his magical cell. That's the correct one. His Vio dance. No. HP memory. A vampire Navi to be the boss? That sounds pretty ridiculous. Where in the world would we find one in this day and age? Like, vampire Navis are so Mega Man 2. I'm pretty sure there is a Batman, but I don't remember which Mega Man it's in. I know in Mega Man 7, there's the bats you can kill for easy lives. And magical cell. Or was that just Mega Man X? I don't remember. With their magic blocked by the wizard's attack, Wizdog and Wizmonkey were in big trouble. But once their special powers had been taken away, their natural animal instincts returned in a flash. First, Wizdog used their... which dogs are famous for. Trapping the wizard in a rapid spin. Then Wizard Monkey used his monkey's speed to cling to the wizard's face. And his attack left the wizard's face in a mess. who escaped the wizard, turned into a bird and flew away. By cooperating, the two partners saved Rinitz. However, when the magical powers have been restored, they return like fighting like cat and dog as usual.
Need the two items story data needed. Missing bits must be set in place. Please bring 2 identical bits.
We're telling a story, Mimikyu. I hope you've been taking notes. This will be on the test. Well, I guess you won't be getting your wizard dog plush. Oh well. Plunge, no. Good nose. Okay, I think it was these two. Dogs aren't really known for their good eyes. That I'm aware of, at least. Vulcan 2B! I do have bees. I could get rid of an air shot for a Vulcan 2. Try to, you're in my way. Use the good nose, for which dogs are famous, trapping the wizard in a rapid spin. What does the nose have to do with spinning, though? Huh? Something that strange? Is the raft broken? Ah, it moved. Now, no need to look so worried. It's perfectly safe on top of the raft. It is, really. You made it! Please watch your step. Oh, dang it. I can smell you. And because I can smell you, I can spin you. Right round, like a record. Right round, right round. That's rough. A virus started. Started to what? Oop. I sure hope no one zaps me with electricity. Ah! Ow. Stop it. I will stab you. Dang it, it's hard to dodge them from all angles with only 4 spots. I guess if I just keep going back and forth, they don't bother.
I pressed the stop switch, Lan. The other one's over there. Let's go.
Completely shut down. Shouldn't attack anymore. He looks much happier. Oh no, the robot? I didn't read anything about a robot. It's the Steel Warrior, Tin Man! His spinning head shows that he is at full power. Should be obvious, right?
I've been waiting! Welcome to the Tin Man Design World. I know Tin Man's currently running amok. I have no idea what could happen, but are you ready to go?
Why were you waiting?
What's that? Shooting off all of a sudden. Stop, please.
Something strange. Feels like we're being watched.
This is the sad story about the robot Tin Man. This robot had been originally built but now he lived a quiet life alone in the woods. As a robot, Tin Man didn't have any, but desiring this gift so much, he often prayed for it.
Alright, I can't relate to a robot. When have I ever been able to relate to a robot?
Roll's not even in danger at the moment. She's just over there doing nothing. We don't even have a roll ship. Robots are going crazy in the park and we're trying to make sure people don't die. Entitled War, yes. Titled Comedy, no. Pride. I thought it would be Friends, but comedy, I guess. Yeah, a bunch of robots got infected by weird viruses, and we're putting the stories back together so that they calm down. As a robot, Tin Man didn't have any comedy, but desiring this gift so much, he often prayed for it.
Huh? No response.
All of our data has been deleted. Okay, so it wasn't comedy that he wished for. Pride? I don't know. Oh, I guess emotion would make more sense. But robots have emotions. Oh hey, it's Metal Man's thing. Boom, 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 boom. Ta-da! He wished for emotions. But you know, hoping for something is kind of an emotion. Was Tin Man's friend, and one day he suddenly became still and lifeless. Now cold and without a sign of life, the friend would not reply to any of Tin Man's calls. Even when he used his... nothing happened. Who would be his friend? That's a weird robot. A mag tech? Stop dodging. Oh no, it's a magnet! How could I have been so blind? Charge +1. Actually, can I use that? That's usually just a single slot, and I have a single slot left. Yep. We did it. Dang it. Oh no, a zombie. Alright, not zombie man. Tighter dresser, no. Bird? I will assume it's bird dance. Uses dance, nothing happened. Now, a zombie being still and lifeless means he's not a zombie.
What's that?
From under the raft, there's...
Ah! Viruses!
How do I use the VAR sword? No. Oh, good thing I have this blaster. Stop dodging.
You okay?
No virus has ever got on top of the raft before, but we chased them away, so everything should be fine now. Right, let's get settled and get on our way. Without emotion, Tin Man could not understand death. Moved by his plight, God decided to give Tin Man emotion. You gave him emotion so he could feel sad? However, Tin Man had been used in many, many wars, and now remembering his horrible deeds, he felt deep anguish. And he was like, God, what the heck? To atone for his deeds, he decided to make up for his wrongs. He make dreams come true. As he left the woods and made for town, he almost seemed a little happy. Just a little bit, though. God didn't give him that much happiness. Your friend's dead, you killed people, good job. I got the regular thing up, now I can always have sheep. Yeah, sure does sound like God. I only let you feel things when you need to know that you've done wrong. And, you know, outside of that, I'll just mess with you. See what else you can feel. A farm robo? No. That doesn't really seem like it would spread happiness, would it? A politician? Definitely not. A toy part? A dancer. Yeah. God gave me the power to feel sadness and anger at what I had done. So I decided to spread it to everyone by being a politician. This is the work of God.
I've grown from a robot to a god. All that pain forced me to grow up.
He decided to be a dancer, to make up for his wrongs and make dreams come true. What? But I thought he liked dancing. Of course it's canon. Didn't you know that was written by a time traveler? Does he become a toy part? I don't really know what that means, but... I do write things. Not time travel, though. I have a little self-respect. He decided to be a toy part. How does that help anyone?
Dad, why did you buy me the Tin Man battle droid that has 15,000 kills under its belt?
I thought it would make you happy, son.
Well, it doesn't. It keeps killing all my other toys. It was tough, but you made it safely. Well done indeed.
Like, it is a ward bot. It is not really made to be a toy. And Dancer bot would have made more sense. Ow. Ow. Gonna die. I lived, somehow.
Lan! Yeah, it's safe now. Ring. A phone call. Hello?
Lan, a toy robo's gone into the vampire manor.
Okay, I'll be right there. May I stay where you are?
I will. I'm kind of being attacked, though.
I will. Wait there and leave it to me.
Her click. What's a cur click?
MegaMan, we have to get over there and stop the vampire mayor quickly.
Once again, up to me to save the world. No officials in sight. Saw Toy Robo going to the vampire manor. Be careful.
Ah, it's pitch black. This is Toy Robo's doing. Try to remember where the route we took before.
I've already forgotten. Thankfully, I can't fall off. With barred fangs, bad fangs. With bad fangs and glowing eyes, it looks ready to jump. But it's not doing anything. Oh no.
This area seems different to all the others. Strange, I get a sense of danger. Ah, something seems out of place for me too. Can't afford to start shaking in our boots here. Yeah, let's go on. Let's move, MegaMan. Ah! I'm not sure. For a second, an evil force seemed to pass through my body. But I'm okay now. Let's keep going.
He's just standing there. Welcome. This is the Draki cyber world. This is the story of Solar Boy versus the vampire. Heard something about things going crazy outside, but you needn't worry about that. Ready to ride? Shall we be on our way then? Don't put your feet into the lava. It's really just tomato juice. No need to be so startled. Chapter 1. Django the solar board carried on the solar gun and had been warned by his father. He set off to defeat vampires. On the same night, the lid of the giant coffin slowly opened. It's dinner time. Having just woken, the evil occupant spread his wings and flew off into the jet black sky. Yeah, but they're only in these robots, which are usually moving around. How are they supposed to get in here normally? Said something scarf. Like, that's not right. I thought that guy would be immune. But nope. I guess they're vulnerable while their mouths are closed now. The red you wear. No, I don't think that's it. Gunsoul, that's correct. Walsh E37. What? What does that mean? Is that a type of gun? Ow. You know, Navi's having fun means everyone dies. Is that your version of fun? It's a pistol. Okay. Oh, that was quick. Chapter 2. On his travels, Django met the Sun Spirit and they decided to travel together. Just a little after starting off, the Sun Spirit felt an extraordinary evil force coming from the east. The two travelers then started walking in that direction. I'm afraid you would die in this scenario. Not Moonlight. Otenko? I don't recall that name. Ah, curse your invulnerability. Can't be invulnerable to death. I mean, Dr. Light's dead. You know, Grandpa. HP memory. Miss Sun. I don't recall him having a partner, but I don't know if I was really paying that much attention despite reading all of it. Ow. I'm also not entirely sure if the 4 people in the last game, you know, Mr. Match and whoever the others were, I'm not entirely sure they lived. They said they were unconscious, but I'm pretty sure they're dead. Nope, Miss Sun was not correct. Where do I get the sneak run customization? I guess it has to be a Tenko. Yep. Chapter 3. Master Otenko led the way to an eastern town, and Django then met the town's dreadful vampire. Super Vampire Draki was immune to garlic and cross. Most are. In order to defeat the wicked vampire, Django and Master Otenko broke into Draki's manor. Evading numerous monsters and traps, Django finally got to Draki's chamber. A battle to the death ensued. In a manner where the does not shine. The vampire was at a great advantage. The Gundel soul battery was nearly wasted. Django was in a tighter spot than ever before. Dang it. Apparently they're still strong enough to ignore my mystery running powers. Ow. Why can't I sneak by? I've escaped certain death. Ow. Certain death is overtaking me. Okay, we did it. What?
What was that?
Wow. It's nothing. Don't let it worry you.
I'm gonna let it worry me. Is this really necessary? Huh? Something doesn't seem right.
Oh my goodness. Looks like the story has changed somehow. Before conversion, we have to choose the correct storyline.
Right, you have to choose the correct storyline here.
Helpless before Draki's attack, Django eats the solar fruit in order to gain strength. Apple.
Yes!
Congratulations, at last the final door. Chapter 4, the final door. Draki attacked Django with his bite of certain death. Just one bite of that potency could fell an elephant. At the last second, a beam of light cut through Django. The sunlight had come from. Django held up the Gundel soul and let out a scream. You'll take our word for it. The solar battery is quickly charged. His single shot pierced Draki's heart. Draki had but a single weak point, and that weak point was the light of the sun. Draki's body was engulfed in flame. Sure of victory, Django watched on. But suddenly the burning Draki charged headlong at him. In Draki's burnt manor, a vampire's laugh echoed through the silence. It's... but also not just... but the word as well. Ow. Might have to heal after this one. Oh, never mind. The game healed me for me. Thanks, game. Moom! No. Definitely not Mom. Oh, good job, sheep. That's why you're number one. Skylight. Definitely not Tally-Ho. Bandhead? Okay, maybe it was Tally-Ho. I don't know, that just seems so ridiculous that I feel like it can't be true. Yeah, it's fine, didn't do anything anyways. Here we are at the final door. Tayo! The light of the sun! We did it. Are we gonna die here? Whoosh! Down the bloodline.
Yeah, not more viruses. This is going to be tough.
Spoiler, it was not tough. See? Good job. Now shouldn't you hurry where the switch is located? Tee-hee.
I don't like the way you giggled to yourself. Wait a second, there is no switch. How about we stop the toy robo?
Is something wrong?
There's no switch?
Oh, that switch? It was a nuisance, so I got rid of it. Whee!
That voice! It can't be!
I'm afraid it is. How do you like how I messed up the story of the Django and the Solar Boy?
What? It was this guy the whole time.
Whee! Long time no battle, although you took care of my boys. Did you work out what I want?
The dark chip!
Of course. I'd really love for you to have it, but that chip holds very special data. My leader will never forgive me if it's taken from us. Ooh, not bad. And you trapped me in the toy Robocop. Your deletion will surely be delicious. If you just give me the dark chip, I'll spare your life. Already a dark soul is sprouting inside you. We may actually be able to use you as a member of Nebula.
Dark soul?
Dark chip is observing you when you're not aware. Quickly hand over that chip.
Time. Give me a little time.
Okay, discuss it carefully with your operator. I guess. I'll just stand here. I'm patient.
I feel the same way as you.
Okay. Ah, yes. Give that to me.
Let's do it, Lan.
And boom.
Here's our answer. We did it. Can't just let a dark chip like this go free, and we'll never join your ranks.
I'll get you for this. I'll suck every last drop of your energy.
Man, he's coming.
Leave it to me. Battle routine set. Little punk, prepare to be one with the dark.
We did get rid of it. Apparently we could have just shot it the whole time. What the? Stop dodging my attacks, you jerk. But also, that's good music. I forget, what am I supposed to do for him? I know. Sheep! Well, that didn't work. What the? Uh-oh. I'm missing with all of the dark. What?
So you use your dark powers. You've joined with us on the side of the dark. Give in to the thrill of the dark forces. My body will be destroyed, but my dark is now part of your soul. Whenever you see your own dark side, remember me.
Alright, Ansem.
But you succumb to the dark. What do you mean? I think you already know. The time has come for you to embrace the dark side.
Also, goodbye, I'm exploding now. I could have beat him without it if he wasn't invulnerable. Oh no. We actually get to see him get deleted. Dark powers. Chip that it showed up in my folder was so strong.
No need to worry. Maybe we did use the dark chip, but that chip's history now. Well, yeah. Let's check out. Defeating Shade Man has stopped the toy robot here.
Thank goodness, we're so grateful. Luckily no one was injured, thanks to you too, miss. But an incident like this just says the theme park opens. It wasn't keep people away.
Me too. It's amazing that no one was hurt. Have you contacted the officials?
Yes, we're expecting them just about now. Speak of the devil, there he is. Hello, Random, the official net battler. I was also talking about Chad. Yeah, of course they contacted Chad, as if any other official exists. Hello, Random, hope you're having a good day. I heard that a kid stopped the robots, so it was you then, of course.
John, what do you know about Nebula?
Well, that was random. I don't know, it's a space? Aha, so it was their handiwork. The Jock Chip Syndicate Nebula. It's an illegal group that's active all over the world. They have been hiding behind the WWW and Gospel. What? Gonna have a long day tomorrow? I'm sorry. I guess you'll be missing the Stardew raids. But I hope your day isn't terrible. Today or tomorrow. But they have now become very active.
Nebula a global threat?
Yes, that's what I just said. Nebula's involved in all types of crime. They steal cereal, they steal from babies, they operate robots, they take over the government, they change storylines so robots become politicians and take over the world. They put their milk in the bowl before cereal. And they use dark chips forbidden under the network law. Both the Syndicate and its boss are shrouded in mystery, and probably nastier than WWW, who tried to blow up the world 3 times.
Shrouded in mystery?
But you didn't use the dark chip, right? They destroy the body as they control the mind. Navi's maximum HP drops by 1 when he uses a dark chip, and the HP stolen by a dark chip can never be restored. I doubt you guys would resort to using evil powers, but don't take my warning lightly. We should probably go home now. We don't want to get in Chod's way. Yeah, okay. Dark Chip Syndicate Nebula. Not losing, but loosing the Dark Chip and Shade Man has dealt this group a serious blow. But it allowed us to find something very interesting. MegaMan. You will provide us with the powerful Dark Soul. Yeah, I guess the speedrun just like, just use the Dark Chip all the time. Just one-shot everything.
The mail from the other day said that the Hawk tournament starts today, right? Yeah, it did. I think it must have been a mistake.
Ding dong.
Never mind.
Then I'm busy right now making another cheesecake. Can you get the door, please?
Yeah, sure. Who is it?
Hello, I represent the Electopia Net Battler Association. You can tell I'm official because I don't have a sprite.
Just a second.
Click. Now I do. Nice to meet you. And now you've let me into your home, and as vampire rules go, I now own this place. Lan, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've come to give you this. You got 1 point.
What's this?
A battle point. The prelims are for the Hawk tournament. Simply involve collecting these. They're scattered all over this world and the cyber world. Doesn't matter how, you just have to get 50 points to qualify for the Hawk tournament finals.
Like 50 battle points.
Like 50, come to the castle in Castillo. Good luck. Do they expect me to pay for another ticket to get in there? Okay.
That explanation was short and sweet, but it looks like we just have to collect 50 points, right? Yep. Hang on, if we win this tournament, we'll be the best net battlers in all of Lectopia. Wow! We will. Let's go for it. And, just ignore the fact that we promised the ghost we would have
Become the top winners. And I'm gonna mention her, apparently. I hate that that 1 point thing is just there. What a dangerous world we live in. Where have you been the past 3 years? This is probably the most obnoxious thing in like all Mega Man games. For Yai to have a face carpet shaped like her face. So, why? You're literally asking people to step on your face. Like, Chad wishes he could be that arrogant. Like, even he has standards.
Welcome, huh? Didn't use that dark chip, huh? Better not have, huh? I'll beat you up, huh?
You want to enter a lotto number? I'm putting this one in because, I saw we get it from that place and I didn't find it. Ta-da! Fires a spread sunbeam. The Gun Soul EX. I just really wanted to see if it had a picture. And it has a pretty cool picture. I wonder if using this would have instantly killed Shade Man. Obviously not, but he was a vampire. We actually did get another one, but I think that's just for a sub chip. So, how do we find battle points? I guess I'll just go on the interwebs. I can't battle random. She won't accept. See? She's so against it. Alright, go sheep! No battle points for that.
Yikes, you found me. Please, take this. Don't hurt me. I was just fooling around.
Oh.
Won't tell you about anything, okay? Okay.
I didn't even know you were there, sir. I was just walking along, so I guess I'm looking for those guys. Only Higsby's warehouse personnel is allowed past this point. So I guess that area over there with all that stuff is Higsby's warehouse full of chips.
Howdy, son. Came here as a tourist for Netopia. Here's a pretty nice country y'all's got here.
Never talk to me again.
I can't believe it. I still don't have enough points.
Why can you not believe that? You haven't done anything. You're just standing there, menacingly. Well, I wasn't asking you to never talk to me. I was asking that guy to never talk to me. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy I bought a thing from. We never did anything with that. It'll probably come up eventually, though.
White shot, C.
Do I have C's? No, I have A's and B's. I wonder what the speedrun route is for this part.
Hey, did you get all the points you needed? I've been looking hard, but they're hidden well. Whew, don't talk to me. I'm walking for my health.
You don't have health. You are a robot.
I'm a net dealer.
You're all looking for those hard points or whatever, battle points. How long you been there? Because I have no choice. Go, my little viruses! If only I could summon viruses like that. Then I wouldn't have had to work like this. I could be in a tournament. Here, take my points. Hope they help. Work quietly in the background.
I didn't read what he said.
And the answer to your network of dreams, Castleo.
It's not, though. This is the park.
That girl down there is so cute. Had a crush on her since I saw her. I'm too shy to say anything, so I just watch her.
Creepy, but okay.
Did you get all your points? Be sure to search everywhere. Good luck. Also, does it feel like someone's watching me? It always feels like someone's watching me. I got no privacy.
Wait, what? Oh, Sneak Run ran off.
Called jet parts for just 3,000 zennies.
Ow.
It's from Shiro up north. Wanna buy it?
This is giving me the same vibes as that one guy that doesn't talk to me anymore, but sure.
Thanks. That stuff's powerful, I'm sure it'll help you.
I got a board part and a jet part.
Wonder what I'll be able to find next.
It does not hurt you. Pain is merely puns leaving the body. I'm sorry you have sunburn. Wide shot. Also, isn't it a good thing that you can't feel the pain? Time to see if these sheep blow up the thing. They do not. Interesting. Meow. Darn sheep. Sheepishly charging at someone so they die.
I'm a sub-chip dealer.
Where do I get infinite money? There has to be a way. I only have 6 points.
Any points require speed and concentration.
No, it doesn't. It just requires knowing where they are. Does it require speed or concentration? Oh no, these things. I don't even know if I can hit that guy in the back. This is awkward. But I have this. Eh. Magnum? What does that do? Cursor destroys panel. Okay. That wasn't really an answer. Sheep versus sheep, and the sheep always win. Cooking hall. Where am I supposed to go? Pop up. I don't want that. Get that out of my face.
What's the point of this thing? I'm only worth 3 points? Hey, you, check this out. Some navigated me something. Something about a tournament. Can you believe the nerve of that guy? 3 points? I'm worth at least 100. That makes me so mad. Here, get these away from me. How rude. Sheesh.
Okay. I feel like there's something I'm hitting there, but... Well, I'm over here now. There's nothing here. What's the point? You would think some attacks would just go right through their fluffy armor, but nope. Fire probably does. Oh wait, I went backwards. Like a fool. Everything looks the same in this area. Well, looks the same in every area. I can only get to so many places. Ta-da! Why is it I? He guarded himself well. Now he's dead. We went this way already. So we haven't been the yellow path.
Look at all of them looking for points. I'm the one who decided where to hide the points here. Feel good to see everyone looking so hard for them.
Tell me where the points are, I'll delete you. I guess I can't strong arm them.
Hawk Tournament. Craftiest battles ever seen. Anybody better at the point hut?
Okay. But do you have any points?
No.
Also, hey, look, random, it's you. These things. These things are just called weather, and they change the weather. That's their attack. Blizzard. Hello.
I came here from a country in toy. Y'all city folk make sure got a swell network around these parts.
We don't. You know how many times we've had to blow this thing up? How do you own a piece of property inside a theme park? I've gotten more money than I've gotten points. Well, we have 9 points. Maybe some of them are at the actual park? I don't know. Actually, real quick, while we're at Higsby's, let's turn in some of my mini guard chips. Counterattack. Sid Bamboo 1. Vulcan 2-0. Blinder. Blinds the enemy with light. Does that do anything for me? Boomerang is good. Kinda mounds these guns now that I'm way stronger than that. I don't really want to counterattack, that seems really dangerous. I only have the gunshots, so there's the actual gun, and there's the guy with the gun. It's just a magnifying glass. What do? What do? I guess I could get some heat shots and wide shots or something. I have 4 C wide shots. I wonder if wide shot and heat shot have combos. I can also use wide shot to become aqua form. Get any bees? No. There. Now to throw in 3 more guards for good luck. Never mind. Bad luck. I know you said they're everywhere, but what does everywhere mean? Do you have some? Don't tell me I'm working at Castillo.
You know, Trey looks like Number Man. It's Number Trey. I found the Higsby. Enter an 8-digit number. If the number is a winner, you get a prize. A lot of numbers hidden all over town.
There's not. Most of them are in fact hidden everywhere else. I got a point.
It'd be tough, even for you.
Do you have a point? No, you don't have a point.
Big brother, I would win the tournament if you were in it.
Hey Lance, so you think you're in a Hawk tournament prelim? Me? No, I'll pass this time. I need to spend time with, Sal.
Why are you even in this game? I don't know if we actually have that as a quota.
You had a date with Mail? I saw you. Way to go, dude.
Thanks. I got a point. It also might just be broken, who knows? Nobody quotes me anymore, though. That's mostly... That's mostly because Phoenix has been real busy. I could probably give that power to regulars. But I have the feeling someone would make like 20,000 quotes. And I don't see it. I don't see it in the list of quotes. Well, I have a thing that just searches for them, and I don't see it anywhere. Let's go to Lecktown. Wait, what? Is this important? Entry name, land... Blah, blah. Oh yeah, never. I got a point.
All those kids fighting me, we want to try hard too. Got a point. I got a point.
Sheesh, so you made it this far in the prelims? You found me, not bad. Here, take this. Got a point. Good luck.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was stuck inside of him for a second. Let's go to the dinner dome. I got a point. I got a point.
Where are the points, girl?
That guy, an interesting figure.
Hot dogs are so good for you, they really are hot.
That's why they're called hot dogs. I'm thinking about points? What'd they be talking about? What's the point of that?
Found me, dang!
Well, here, take this. People have been after me ever since I got that point. Sure glad I finally got rid of it. Ha! Guess nobody would take me, I'll bet. Oof, feel a bit better after letting off steam like that. See ya! So you think that the robots went crazy and tried to kill everyone because no one took you over there to hang out? And the robots have just come after you? Wait, garbage. 46292983. Which one is that? Oh, I see. Well, we have officially found that one. Of course you can jack into it. Hey look, the top's here. But you can jack in. Did he just leave the top here? Now we're at 19 points. Whoops. But first, let's turn in this code. Oh, it's just the fire guys. Okay. Nope. No, I don't want to talk to you, Numbers Man. I'm sorry. How did I find a point in the water?
Can't wait to see what kind of navis they use. It sure is terrible watching all of these children do stuff. Oh well.
And, you know, I'm a 6th grader, I can just walk in. Oh, you can jack back into the robots. If you so desired. No, I don't want to read all of it. Oh, and Tin Man was about the jungle, but I didn't read that. Here you go. Prize for finding me. 2 points. I'm on the tournament staff, but just part-time.
Why didn't the pirates go crazy?
Hey, you found me, you can very sharp sense of son. Actually, I'm a fairy. Why are you making that face? Let's see how to prove to you. I know, I'll give you something that you've been looking for. Alakazam! Now, do you believe me? Well, if you don't believe me, give me those points back. You do believe me? Well, that's good.
Can't believe we met a fairy.
Wait, yeah, I do.
Why didn't we take a photo with mail? That would better explain things. Where are those points?
He's so scary. Why'd I come in here alone? Right like this better alone. Get away from me. I'm trying to enjoy this all alone, okay? You're one person who's bothering me today. Do this, will you leave me alone? Hurry, get out of here. Give me the thrill back.
Okay. Weirdo. Well, we're at 28 points. Who cares if it's the you can go out an entrance. That's how doors work, Mega Man. Ugh. I got a point. How did they get this into Mail's house? They got one into Mail's house, but they didn't pop one into my house? I'm the one in the tournament. I got a point. Why does Yai have two of them? There's nothing in that corner. Well, I've got 30 points. Where do I get 20 more? Huh? Actually, you know what? I do need sneak runs. I did waste some. I bet there's some in the robots too, but I don't really want to go through the robots again. But I have to get up to check on a thing real quick, so I will be right back. And you can just have Mega Man staring at you endlessly. I'm back. I had to check on the pups. And away we go. Don't stare at me. Your eyes will melt. Yeah, I don't know if I ever really listened to the victory jingle. There's a weird loop to it. I have the feeling there's nothing in here, though. No points, is there? This is just in case I missed that HP memory. And, you know, they probably didn't want all of the things to feel left out. Well, there might have been one at the very end, but, like, do I want to go all that way? I can walk behind him one way, but not the other. You know, I better save before I get myself stuck. There. I have become the wizard dog. Surprised you think I was a real Navi? I decided to dress up like a Navi for the tournament. Why don't you dress up like us next? I don't want to go hunt for points. Not on the interwebs. Seems like I probably have to, though. Everyone's scrambling for those points, but I'm not in these things, I don't have to worry. That guy is definitely hiding a point. So how do I use my dark chips? Not that I would use the dark chips, but you know, theoretically. I guess they probably only show up in boss fights. Why do I have to fight everything? I have to get a bunch? Oh, like hit a bunch? That makes sense, I guess. Getting punched in the face does make you pretty stressed out. Why is that guy still blocking the door? Electricity is still weak to wood. Would you believe it? Geyser L. Maybe I should hold on to unlockers and just save before I open them. Because so far they haven't really seemed worth it. But they cost a lot of money. I haven't found the easy money way yet. Easy way to get money. Easy bake counterfeit dollars. I'm afraid it's true. Electricity is not good with trees. That's why it's electricity.
Hey kid, got the thing you need. Perfect. For you and only you. 3,000 zennies. What do you say? Huh? Wanna know what it is? Sorry kid, can't tell you that. What do you say? Just 3,000 zennies.
See, I have the power of the... Oh.
What a shame. Thanks, kid. Here's the item. Ta-da! Scrub and sponge. Just kidding. Here's the real deal. Not bad, huh? Took forever to scrape those up.
That's not worth it. Would have preferred the sponge.
Nocturne and half play there will be much better than the density.
Not really. Look, I don't know why the electricity guys are weak to wood. It's probably because they're grounded. I don't know. They got in trouble with their parents. But, you know, the apples don't fall far from the electricity trees. That'd be a cool electric grass type for a Pokemon thing. Just a little tree that drops electric apples or something. Now, I've seen a few of those where they just kind of explode.
Standing here makes me feel holes, so many holes. Standing here, I realize we were programmed the same.
Why did they explode? Oh yeah, double damage. What's everyone else about? What? Points? I have no idea what you're talking about. I definitely don't have points right here. Alright, where's the best place to go for points?
I don't know nothing. Nothing at all.
Summon here.
Washing machine? Come on, give me that discount on the refrigerator. No? Well, then how about the washing machine? Hey, new cat of PET was released. Gotta get me one of those. BBS are rare, are nice since they let people share information.
Yeah, sometimes they share the wrong information, though. Which isn't good. I'm sure most of you are aware of the nonsense going on everywhere. Oop. But you know, don't believe stuff you read online. Especially if the people saying it are probably crazy. Are you in a tournament? I knew it. I could tell just by looking at you. You mean you're looking for battle points? I have 5 points. Do you want them? I'll give them to you for a cannon C. What do you say? Sure. Here are the points. Like, I don't need it. You can pick. That's to prove what? If someone's crazy? You can tell. Like, random? A little crazy, but not, like, super crazy. I trust random. She'd think I'm crazy for doing so, but... You know. Being clumsy does not mean you're crazy. Oh, the witch nonsense. Must have town key data. The big thing I've seen recently would be monkeypox and that going around. And I feel like I'm back in the year 2000 when people didn't know how you get anything. How did I get the code? I was inside, covered in water and freezing to death. How did I get cold? You could probably guess. Dang it. Why are there so many things eager to murder me? Was wondering if I could just buy points. But I guess I technically could from that one guy that wanted 3,000, but it wasn't worth 3,000. Man, I need 15 points. Oh. Well, alright then. But I don't know. I don't want to bring up a bunch of nonsense except for point systems. And now I'm back over here. I keep getting stuck on random people. You know, this part has been broken this whole time. Is there a reason for that, or...? No, he doesn't say anything. Dang it. I gotta shoot this guy in the face. This is the guy that sold me the jet board or whatever. So he's worthless. Might as well remove him from the game, because I can't do anything with him now. Hang on. I wonder if I can just go to the castle and they'll be like, hey, here's 15 points. It would be very convenient if it was exactly 15, but... Oh. I can't even go in until they... But I don't wanna... Well, to be honest, it might be best if we call it for now, because I have the vague feeling that's gonna be noisy. Plus, we beat the main chapter of this entire... I don't know. I'm fumbling on my words because I don't even know what to call that chapter. But we did things. We saved a park, and once again are rewarded with literally nothing. But that's okay. You help people to help people. Yeah, we were rewarded with darkness. I forgot about that. I should go get some, and some quotes. And use those anytime we use our dark powers. If I ever do. I'm very weak, so I will likely give up at some point and use one, but I probably won't spam them like the speedruns do. But, either way, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our MegaMan adventure. Depending on how things go, I may return with some more Crash or something, but I also just remembered as I was saying that my controller is a little busted, so I might not be able to. Because I do use the D-pad off and on that. So, not being able to go left is kind of an issue. So I might just go and buy another controller. But anywho, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you all enjoyed and have a good night. Probably see you later. Bye for now. Instructions unclear through controller and trash can. Beep boop.